Dear learners, you all are welcome to Senior Secondary Mathematics program. Now we shall discuss about one of the very important aspect in mathematics, that is relations and functions. Dear learners, you might have noticed in our day-to-day life, we are related to each other in many different ways. For example, father and son, brother and sister, husband and wife in a social life. Similarly, in mathematics, there are many concepts which are related to in different ways. For example, when we are talking about 10 is more than 5, that means the relation is more than. When we are talking about two lines L and M are perpendicular to each other, that means there is a relationship that is perpendicular. Similarly, when we are talking about two lines X and Y parallel to each other, that means parallel is also a relationship between the two lines. Here we observe that in mathematics there are many concepts which are related to each other in many different ways. Relations and functions. Now we shall discuss about order pair, Cartesian product of two sets, relations between two sets, domain and range of a relation, functions and domain and range of a function. Let first we shall discuss about order pair, which is very important aspect in order to understand relation and function in mathematics. An order pair consists of two objects in a specific order. It is usually denoted by x, y within the bracket. Here x is called as the first component or element and y is called the second component or element of the order pair. The different order pairs like 4, -3, 2, 3, -2, 3 represents different points in a plane. When you are talking about equality of two order pairs AB and XY are said to be equal if A equal to X and B equal to Y. That means the first element of first order pair is equal to first element of second order pair and second element of first order pair is equal to second element of second order pair. Therefore, 1, 2 and 2, 1 are two different order pairs. Now we shall discuss about Cartesian product of two sets, which is another important aspect in order to understand relations and functions. Cartesian product of two sets. Let A and B are any two non-empty sets. The set of all order pair x and y such that x element to A and y element to B is called as the Cartesian product of two sets A and set B, and it is written as A cross B. A cross B equal to x and y such that x element to A and y element to B. Hence, Cartesian product of two sets A and B is the set of all order pair, that is A cross B. When we are talking about Cartesian product of two sets B and A, it is the set of order pair B cross A. Therefore, A cross B is not equal to B cross A. The Cartesian product of two sets we can understand by using graphically. Let us see. Set A equal to 1, 2 and set B equal to AB, and A cross B, that is the Cartesian product between two sets, is equal to 1A, 1B, 2A and 2B, and all the order pair within the curly bracket. Now we shall discuss about order triplets. Order triplets. An order triplets consist of three objects in a specific order. The coordinates of any point in three-dimensional space given by x, y, z is an example of an order triplets. For example, let A equal to 1, 2. How will we find out order triplets A cross A cross A? That is, the solution will be A cross A equal to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2 1 1, 2 1 2, 2 2 1, 2 2 2. That means we will find 8 number of order triplets. Now we observe that order pair consists of 2 objects in a specific order. In the order pair x, y, x is the first element and y is the second element of the order pair. An order triplet consists of 3 objects in a specific order, for example x, y, z within a bracket. Now we will discuss about relations. In mathematics, we already realized that there are many concepts which are related to each other. For example, line L is parallel to line M. That means the relationship between two lines, that is L and M, is parallel. And when we are talking about all integers are real number, that means integers are the part of the real number. Let us discuss certain features which describe the relations in mathematics. Now we shall discuss about relations. If we want to describe a relationship between two elements of two sets A and B, we can use order pairs. Since this is a relation between two sets, it is called a binary relation. If we define a relation between two sets A and B, the definition is, let A and B be two sets. A relation from A to B is the subset of Cartesian product A cross B. In other words, for a relation R, that is capital R, we have R is the subset equal to A cross B. We use the notation A R B, that means A is related to B, to denote that A comma B, that is order pair AB, belongs to capital R, that is the relation. We may conclude that relations is the subset of Cartesian product between two sets. Let us observe the relations between two sets. These are the features of relations, that is, a relation between two variables x and y is a set of order pairs. An order pair consists of a x and y coordinate. A relation may be viewed in terms of order pair, a mapping design, table, equation, or written in a sentence. The x values are inputs, that is called domain, or sometimes we call as independent variable, and y values are outputs, that is range, and also sometimes we called as dependent variable. Let us observe two sets, set A and set B. The elements of set A are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the elements of set B are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And we are going to assign a relation from the set A with set B. Let us see, 1 is associated with 6, 2 is associated with 2, 3 is associated with 4, 4 is associated with 8, 5 is associated with 10, and we will get a relation, and this relation can be written as R, and R equal to 1, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 5, 10. These are the relationship between set A with set B. Now we shall discuss about different component of relations. These are domain, range, and codomain of relations. This is the component of relations. There are mainly three important components. One is domain of relation R. Domain of relation R is the set of all first component of the order pair which belongs to relation R. Range of R is the set of all second component of the order pair which belongs to relation R. Codomain of R, if R is a relation from the set A to B, then the set B is called codomain of relation R. Let us take an example, domain and range of a relation. The order pair is 0, -5 is the one order pair, 1, minus 4 is the second order pair, 2 minus 3 is the third order pair, 3 minus 2 is the fourth order pair, 4 minus 1 is the fifth order pair, and 5 0 is the sixth order pair. How will you find domain and range of a relation? Here question is, what is the domain and what is the range? The domain will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as it is the first element of the order pair. When you are talking about range, the range will be minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1 and 0, which are the second elements of the order pair. Now we will learn how relation is represented in different ways, different manner, that is called as representation of relation. A relation can be represented in a roster form, like a relation R from set A to set B by writing all order pairs, that is R equal to 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B within the curly brackets. And also a relation can be written in set builder form. A relation R from set A to set B is expressed as R equal to AB such that A belongs to A and B belongs to capital B and A equal to 2B. A equal to 2B is the relation exists between the set A to set B. Another important aspect representation of relation is diagrammatic representation of relation. You see the figure. Here 2 is associated with 2, minus 1 is related with two different elements, that is 3 minus 2, and 3 is associated with 0. If we represent in diagrammatical form, then we can say this is the diagrammatically representation of a relation. One of the very important aspect of relation is how many relations exist between two sets A and B. Now we will learn how we calculate, how we compute different relations exist between two different sets, that is A and B, maybe X and Y, maybe. Now we will discuss about total number of relations. The total number of relations that can be from any given set A to set B is the total number of possible subset of A cross B. If number of element of set A equal to P and number of element of set B equal to Q, then number of element A cross B equal to PQ. Then the number of relationship that can be established from set A to set B is equal to 2 to power PQ. Now we will discuss about what is function. A function is a relation in which every input is paired with exactly one output. In a function, no two order pairs have the same first element. This is the another description of function. We can describe a function in different ways. You see, this is called as another description of function. A relation f from set x to y is said to be a function if every element of set x has only one image in set y. A function is a special relation and all elements are assigned to first set. Every element of first set has only one image in second set. A function f from set A to set B is a rule of correspondence that assigns to each element x in the set A exactly one element y in the set B. Let us see two different sets. The first set, the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The elements of second set are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. When we are talking about a function, how will we observe how the elements are associated with each other? Here 1 is associated with 4, 4 is associated with 8, 2 is associated with 2, 5 with 6, 3 with 10. Here we observe that all x are assigned, that means all elements of first set are assigned, and second aspect is all x has one y assigned. These are the two important characters. If these characters satisfy within a relation, then we can say this is a function and it meets our all conditions. Let us observe different situations and you check yourself whether it is a function or not function. Now we shall discuss about how to identify a relation which is a function, that is identification of function from the relations. Now we will discuss about identification of function from relation. In order to identification, certain points we must have to remember. First point is focus on the x coordinate when given a relation. If the set of order pair have different x coordinate, it is a function. If the set of order pair have same x coordinate, it is not a function. And y coordinate have no bearing in determining functions. Let us observe different situations and identify whether it is a function or not. Observation 1. There are two sets x and y. The elements of x are 1, 2, 3, 4 and the elements of y are 5, 6, 7, 6. Two sets x and y. The elements of set x are 1, 2, 3, 4. The elements of set y are 5, 6, 7 and you see how the elements are related to each other. The first element 1 of set x is associated with first element, that is 5 of second set, and 2 is associated with 6, 3 is associated with 7, 4 is associated with 6. Here the order pair are 1 5, 2 6, 3 7, 4 6. Yes, it is a function as it meets all the condition. The condition is all x are assigned and each element of x has an image in set y. Let us see observation 2 and identify whether it is a function or not. Here the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the first set and second set the elements are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and the condition, two condition which is satisfied that will be function. The conditions are must use all the x value can be assigned to one y. That means see 1 is associated with 4, 4 is associated with 4, 2 is associated with 4, 5 is associated with 4 and 3 is associated with 4. That means all x, that means all elements of first set are assigned and having a image that is 4 of set B, and we conclude that as it is satisfied condition that is must use all x and second condition that is x can only assign to one y, and we can safely say that yes, this is a function and as it meets the two important conditions. Let us observe another situation and identify whether it is a function or not. Here two sets, the first set the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the elements of second set are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and how the mapping is associated you just observe. 1 is associated with 2, 2 with 10, 3 with 8, 4 with 6, 5 with 4 and 2 with 4. Here we observe that 2 was assigned both 4 and 10. That is 2 is associated with 4, 2 is associated with 10 and we conclude that it is not a function. Let us observe another situation, that is observation 4 and identify whether it is a function or not. Here the elements are associated like 1 is associated with 6, 4 with 4, 2 with 2, 5 with 10 and we conclude that this is not a function because it does not assign each x with y. that is element 3 has not assigned any element. Let us observe another situation. The elements of set X, that is first set, are 1, 2, 2, 3, and the elements of second set Y are 5, 6, 11 and 8. The elements under X are 1, 2, 3. The elements under second sets are 5, 6, 8, 11. Here 1 is associated with 5, 2 with 6, 3 with 8 and 2 with 11, and it is not a function because 2 was assigned both 6 and 11. If 2 is assigned with any one element of set Y, then we can say it is a function, but in this case 2 was assigned both 6 and 11 and we conclude that it is not a function. Dear learners, in all these cases we found that all relations are function, but all functions are not relation. That is a very important aspect, and a function is a special type of relation in which every element of first set has one image in the second set. Now we will discuss about domain and range of a function. You see, domain are all the x coordinate in the function order pairs. For example, in the order pair 3, 6, 2, 8, 5, 3, the domain are the x coordinate. The x coordinates are 3, 2, 5. When you are talking about range, range is all the y coordinates in the function's order pair. Here in order pair, the second element, that is 6, 8, 3, which are the y coordinate, and the range are 6, 8, 3. Let us discuss how to identify domain and range by taking certain example. Example 1, identify domain and range of a given relation. They represent the relation using a mapping diagram, and also identify whether is the relation a function or not. Explain. Here the order pairs are 5, minus 2, minus 3, 4, 3, 3, minus 1 and minus 1. Here the first task is to identify domain, and the domain are minus 3, minus 1, 3 and 5, and range will be minus 4, minus 2, minus 1, 3. That means domain are the x coordinates and range are the y coordinates, or we can say the first elements are the domain and the second elements are the range. Yes, it is a function because you see domain minus 3, minus 1, 3, 5, how they are associated. Minus 3 is minus 4, minus 1 is minus 1 and 3 with 3 and 5 with minus 2. So, it is a function. Here every x value has exactly one y value, so we can say it is a function. Now, we will discuss another example, that is example 2. Identify the domain and range of the given relation, then represent the relation using mapping diagram, and also identify whether it is a function or not and explain. Here the order pairs are 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 7, 1, 1. As we know, the domains are the first element of the order pairs. The domain will be 1 because 1 is associated with different elements, and the range will be 1, 2, 4, 7. If we represent in diagrammatically, you observe 1 is associated with 1, 1 with 2, 1 with 4, 1 with 7. Whether it is a function or not, it will be never a function because one element of first set is associated with 4 different ways. So, it will be not a function as 1 has 4 y values. Now, we will discuss how we will identify domain and range of a function from the graph. The domain of a function is the set of all x coordinate in the function in the graph. You see in this graph, the domain, that is the first element, that is the x coordinates, are from 3 to 12. So, we can say domains are from 3 to 12 and the range will be, that is y coordinate which are from 6 to 12. Dear learners, now we have discussed about relations and function, which is a very important aspect in mathematics, and relations is the subset of order pair between two sets A and B, and function is the special type of relations having specific characteristics. I hope that you have enjoyed learning with us. Thank you.
घर बैठे पाएं राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय शिक्षा संस्थान यानी NIOS में एडमिशन, वो भी एकदम आसान तरीके से, जिससे शिक्षार्थियों को होगी समय और धन दोनों की बचत। NIOS से शिक्षा कभी भी कहीं भी। शिक्षार्थियों, क्या आप जानते हैं NIOS में एडमिशन लेने का सरल और सुगम तरीका, जिससे शिक्षार्थियों को ऑनलाइन प्रवेश लेने में सहूलियत मिलती है। NIOS में प्रवेश की प्रक्रिया पूर्णतया ऑनलाइन है। शिक्षार्थी घर बैठे इंटरनेट द्वारा प्रवेश के लिए सबसे पहले NIOS की वेबसाइट www.nios.ac.in पर लॉगिन करें। अपना ईमेल आईडी और पासवर्ड डालकर अपना पंजीकरण करें। पंजीकरण के बाद लॉगिन करने पर ऑनलाइन प्रवेश हेतु आवेदन पत्र खुलेगा। आवेदन पत्र को निर्देशानुसार भरें और प्रिंट आउट लें। इस प्रिंट आउट पर अपनी फोटो संलग्न करें। ऑनलाइन प्रवेश के लिए शुल्क हेतु भुगतान के तरीके हैं: क्रेडिट कार्ड के द्वारा, डेबिट कार्ड के द्वारा, राष्ट्रीयकृत बैंक के ड्राफ्ट के माध्यम से, जो कि सचिव NIOS नई दिल्ली या नोएडा के पक्ष में देय हो। भरे हुए आवेदन पत्र के साथ साथ डिमांड ड्राफ्ट और संलग्न किए जाने वाले दस्तावेज हैं: जन्म रजिस्ट्रार के जिला कार्यालय से जारी जन्म प्रमाण पत्र की सत्यापित प्रति, जिसमें जन्म तिथि अंकित हो, पिछले विद्यालय से प्राप्त विद्यालय छोड़ने का प्रमाण पत्र, जिसमें आवेदक की जन्म तिथि लिखी हो। प्रवेश फॉर्म का प्रिंट आउट NIOS के संबद्ध क्षेत्रीय केंद्रों पर 10 दिनों में पहुंच जाना चाहिए, अन्यथा उचित दस्तावेज ना लगे होने पर आवेदन फॉर्म रद्द किया जा सकता है। प्रवेश प्रक्रिया की पुष्टि होने के बाद शिक्षार्थियों को परिचय पत्र व अध्ययन सामग्री डाक द्वारा तुरंत पहुंचाई जाती है। ऑनलाइन प्रवेश एक बहुत ही सुगम और सुविधाजनक प्रवेश प्रणाली है। ऑनलाइन ऑन टाइम फॉर सेफ एंड सिक्योर एडमिशन।
हिंदुस्तान के हर कोने में नौजवानों के पास प्रतिभा है, उन्हें अवसर चाहिए।
NIOS देता रहा है युवाओं को अवसर आगे बढ़ने का। NIOS से पढ़ने वाले इन युवाओं ने किया है संस्थान को गौरवान्वित। दिव्यांगों ने बन के दिखाया है सबल और आत्मनिर्भर। NIOS के साथ आप भी जुड़िए NIOS के संग।